Well, rising political tensions between the United States and South Africa have raised concerns that the country could lose access to the African Growth and Opportunity Act. Duty-free access to the world's largest economy is up for renewal later this year. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo has more.
For the past 15 years, South Africa has benefited from the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA. 35 eligible African countries, including South Africa, exempt from taxes on their products to the United States. This now hangs in the balance as political tensions between the two countries intensify.
Raw Liquid founder Vuyisele Siboza exhibited at the AGOA Forum last year with the hope of penetrating the large North American market. Operations have moved from his garage to a manufacturing space at the Johannesburg Fresh Produce Market. He's concerned that small and medium-sized businesses could be badly affected if the deal isn't renewed.
It means that now those who rely on export can no longer compete, taking advantage of the free trade, taking the products to the US.
He's managed to penetrate local retailers such as Pick n Pay and the fruit and flower shops in the northern suburbs of Johannesburg. Siboza says that business owners need to be resilient and is looking for other trade opportunities in the SADC region and European Union.
We can also look at the current BRICS, we should take advantage, but most importantly, look at the Africa Trade Agreement, so that should actually leverage. However, what will also give us an edge as well, if we could look at the global trade and look at digital trade and also e-commerce, I think that will give us an edge.
Senior researcher and political economist Machete Rakabe says diversifying markets is a good approach for SMMEs.
They've slapped Mexico, Canada with the 25% tariffs. They also mentioned some threats about imposing tariffs to the EU. They've done the same thing with China. So they've really been on this collision course to become this greatest nation again. And for some reason, they think that they should do that by, increasing imposing tariffs on some of the trading partners.
Rakabe says the United States does face a problem.
They are running all this trade deficit with their trading partners, which, in my view, I think is a reflection on themselves, because it actually tells a story of overconsumption within the US, because they are running all this trade deficit with just about every trading partner.
Efficient Group Chief Economist Davi Rudd believes maintaining AGOA benefits in the current economic climate would be to South Africa's benefit.
AGOA is not a big, it's important, especially for certain industry, but it's not the end of the world. But everything adds up eventually. Remember this, the South African economy is hardly growing. And if we lose 0.1%, 0.2% because we kicked off AGOA, it is a big deal.
He believes that the future growth prospects could be affected.
It is crucially important for South Africa to keep all trade relations between all countries in the world as healthy as possible. And whenever we can create a new trading partner and more trade opportunities and more business opportunities, the more we can do that, the better.
Since its inception in 2000, South Africa's export value under AGOA is more than 124 billion rand. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.